Okay, so we're going to graph these two systems, and we're also going to write the values in the table. All right, so negative 2x plus 3. So my y-intercept is 3, slope is negative 2x. So there's our line. So on your test, you would see like f of 0, right? You remember seeing that? F of something on your test? Right now, if I gave you f of 0, what would you tell me the answer was? F of 0 is what? 3. Why is it 3? Yeah, that's where the graph is when x equals 0. What about if f of x is 1? Or when f of x, whatever. F of 1, there we go. 1. F of 2. F of 3. And F of 4. So no more missing those. Those are like gimme points. Alright, then I got y. 1/2 x minus 2. There's your other system. So for this table, f of 0 is what? Negative 2. F of 1? 1.5. Negative 1.5. F of 2 is what? Negative 1. F of 3? Negative half. And F of 4? 0. Okay. Now, when you have a table and when you have a graph like you do here, you got to be able to find the solution or find your answer. So for a graph, that's your answer. And for the table, that's your answer. Okay? So what do we call this point in terms of the system? In terms of the system, this and this is our solution. Okay, it's our solution. And what do we call this point in terms of the graph? Well, that's the intersection. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and graph these two. With number 1, though, we're going to review a little bit. So for number 1, I'm going to draw a line here. I'm going to draw the parent function of a linear equation. Alright, but I'm going to put a hole in it here and there. Alright, so for the orange line there, what is the domain of that orange line? From what to what?
Negative 5 is less than 3.
Keep going. 3 is what? Keep going. Less than 7. And then what's the last one? 7 to infinity. Okay, the only one that would have a bracket or an inequality with a line under it would be this point right here. Okay, so there's your domain for that orange line. Let's just review for you. So now we're going to graph y equals 3/2 x plus 2. So I have a y-intercept at 2 and a slope of 3/2. So I'm going up 3 over 2, up 3 over 2, down 3 over 2, down 3 over 2. So there is my line. Then we have 3x minus 1. So there's your graph. What is the solution to this graph here? To that graph system? What's your solution to that graph system? 2, 5. Yeah, 2, 5. Your solution is where those graphs intersect. So my solution is at 2, 5. Alright, now, for the blue line, okay, for the blue line, f of what is going to give me 8? The blue one. F of what?
3.
It is 4. If you go up here and find 8 on your y, there's 8. Go down, and you end up at 4. Okay? So it is 4. Then for the pink one, f of 0 is what? It's what? -1. Good. It is -1.